There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen mofo, ain't no time to slack, so just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother, just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Tonight I'm making a funky sausage, tomato and cannellini pot meal with some mashed potato on the side. It sounds kind of intense, doesn't it? But it's not, it's really easy and it should look like this. You see that? Looking good. These are all the ingredients you need. So just hit pause and write them all down. You'll notice I've got some sausages there. Those have been frozen, so they just left them out to defrost overnight. But obviously, if you buy the fresh ones, you don't need to worry about that bit. All good. First thing I've got to do is grab my potatoes and do, you know, the boring task of peeling them and scrubbing them and washing them. So, yeah, peel your potatoes. Clear your deck. Like so. So we're just left with the potatoes. So I'm going to give them a good wash, peel them. And meanwhile, put this big pan of water onto boil. It's almost like a race, okay? So you want to heat up your water and race it. Before it boils, you want to try and get all your potatoes done. So ready, steady, go. Okay, cool. So I'm peeling my potatoes like so. And the water is on to boil. It's a bit of a race going on, but be careful. Don't cut your fingers or anything like that. Keep going. We're nearly there. Great, so my potatoes are all peeled and my water is still on to boil, which is actually how I planned it because I need a little bit of time to peel my onion and garlic. So I'll peel those and chop them up thinly. Amazing, so they're nice and sliced, so put those to one side, like so. What we've got here is our sausages, which have thawed out. What we want to do is actually remove the skin from the outside of the sausage, okay? So I'll show you how I'm going to do that right now. Yeah. Okay, my water's just about ready to put the potatoes in, but I'm just going to show you about the sausage. You'll see at the top, it's got this little skin, this layer here. If you just give it a little tear, like so, you can see that it does come off, like that, okay? So you want to remove this outer layer of the sausage and cut it up, or break it up even with your fingers like that, into little balls, okay? Yeah. Yep, so that's my first sausage broken up into 4 there. Let's break these other ones up. So a nice big tray of sausage balls, and I know what you're thinking when I say that, and obviously what I've just done. Don't let your mind go that way, that's kind of disgusting. Anyhow, this pan's nice and hot now. Let's put the potatoes in there. Brilliant, so they're in there. I'm going to get this pan onto heat now, so we're just going to pour in a little bit of olive oil, like so. Just let that warm up a little bit. And then the first thing to go in is our onions. Now we've basically done all the hard work with this recipe now, guys, so it's literally just chucking all the food in, so it's really, really going to be fun. Yeah. Right, that pan's nice and hot now. Let's get the onions in there. Like so. Give them a good cook, about 5 minutes. Okay, so the onions have started to change colour and they've softened, so what we're going to do is chuck in the chopped up garlic, like so, in the handy shot glass. Oh, missed a bit. Right, cool. Stir that all through, and then we're going to add our sausages. Okay, so the garlic's been in there for just over a minute. Now we're going to grab our sausage balls and chuck them in the pan. So, them into there. Boom. Fantastic, so they're all in there. What we want to do is give them a good cook through. It's going to take at least 10 minutes, and what I think we should do is at the end, when we think they're done, pour one out, cut it through the middle, make sure it's not pink, and you know it's cooked through. Potatoes are still cooking away. All we've got to do is chuck in the beans and make our mash, and we're nearly there. Loving it. Right, my sausages are all cooked through, so I chucked in my tomatoes, my cannellini beans and the kidney beans. What we're going to do is bring it out to heat for another 5 minutes. Potatoes are cooking away nicely, and it should all come together pretty darn good. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, that's simmering away. We're going to let that reduce right down so it's nice and thick and funky. Potatoes are done. I've just checked them, they're all soft. What we're going to do, plonk them in the bowl there with our sunflower spread and the milk, and just basically mash them together. Yeah. Okay, so there's our steaming hot potatoes. Slide in your butter, and then pour in your milk over the top. And then you do the fun part. Grab your masher and mash away. Right, so we're just mashing this away. These potatoes are so soft, it hasn't taken very long at all. Look, it's getting there already. If you wanted to, you could funk it up a little bit, add some cheese in there or some herbs, but I'm going to have it nice and classy like that. The good old milk in there, nice and plain. Get all the flavour from the sausage fest. Loving it. Funky. So my mash is done and the sausage has reduced nice and good. So let's get it on a plate and see what it tastes like. Cha-ching. Yep, so grab yourself a plate. Mashed potato. Amazing. So if you're wondering how I got on that shape, I used an ice cream scoop like so. Now let's get the sausage mixture on there. Beautiful. I can't wait to see what that tastes like. Check that out. That is not a bad effort. Let's get it in the belly. Wow. Right then guys, check that out. We've got the mashed potato mountains there looking darn good. Let's break into that and have a nice big piece. Oh, that'll do. Yeah. Oh, that's straight down. That is full of flavour. I'm absolutely really surprised by that. I was thinking, yeah, we haven't added too much herbs and things, but somewhere, I don't know if it's the beans or the tomatoes, it's something jumping out and going, wow, full of flavour. Absolutely loving that. These recipes so far are surprisingly good. So, we'll see what day 4 brings tomorrow, and Yeah, if I can make that, absolutely anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers.
High five.